To celebrate 50 years of Octopus Publishing, I want to get you making stock.
All you need is some carcasses. They could actually be raw carcasses, or it could be cooked carcasses, or it could be a mixture. And then the giblets, if you have them, onion, cut it in big chunks, carrot, celery. If you have a green part of leeks, the stalks of the parsley, some thyme. Put the whole lot into a saucepan. Look, I'll just toss them in here now. Keeping back the liver and the gizzard I need to open out in a minute. Now add in, look, just add in the vegetables like that. And then no salt, because if you want to use it later to reduce it, it's better not to have any salt. Some peppercorns, otherwise it might become too concentrated and salty. Some cold water, and of course if you're going to make this at all, fill the pot right up and cover it right to the top. Cold water draws out the flavour, whereas hot water would seal it in more. And then when the stock has been cooking for 3 or 4 hours, taste it, make sure that the flavour is good enough, and then strain it. And then when it's cool, you can actually put it into the fridge. You can keep for several days in the fridge, or else you can freeze it when it's cooked. If you only have a few little bones or a small little carcass or something, maybe some trimmings of vegetables, peelings, etc., maybe some little stalks left over after fresh herbs. Instead of making a small little pot of stock, which takes exactly the same length of time to cook as a big one, well, why not have a stock box in your freezer? This is really handy, and you can put little bits and pieces into this as you have them, and then when the box is full, you can just make a celebration pot of stock, a great big pot of stock, and cook it all in one go. Another brilliant way to make stock is to actually put it into a slow cooker and let it simmer away there for hours while you're out shopping or out at work and so on. It makes brilliant stock and it's totally effortless.
And my final little tip about stock, this may sound counterintuitive, but don't skim off the fat, particularly if you're using organic bones and so on. The fat rises to the top, it will seal the stock and it will keep for longer, particularly in the fridge. And you can use that fat when you skim it off before you use the stock to saute potatoes or roast potatoes or whatever, and it's super delicious, and it's got lots and lots of nutrients. So I hope if you haven't been making stock, then instead of flinging things out absent-mindedly, that you start to save them, and making stock will be a way of working rather than something having to go off to the supermarket and buy a can or a tin of it. And congratulations to Octopus, and thank you for inspiring us for over 50 years and continue